Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, YouTube.com. Baseball fans do want to do a baseball video. And Zack Wheeler felt discomfort in his surgically repaired elbow. And we'll see Dr. James Andrews. Terry Collins said on Friday afternoon, just yesterday. Wheeler is working his way back from Tommy John surgery and had recently started pitching in rehab games for Single A St. Lucie. And, quote, there's no guarantee when you have these operations that everyone's going to bounce back from them, Collins told reporters. After his last start, his elbow is sore again. He hasn't been able to throw since. Just some of my thoughts. Really, at this point, there's no rush. No need to rush Wheeler this year. Save him for next season. Remember, too, that Harvey will be out next year as well. And you didn't want to trade him for Lucroy. Another one bites the dust, is it, for Sandy? Mets right now, being from New York, they have way too many injuries. This team is depleted. Are they still responding to Terry Collins? Who knows? Is they're losing because of the injuries that they have? What, 2 or 3 games above 500? Maybe it is the injuries. But everyone has injuries, correct? Listen. Maybe Wheeler, it's time to kind of get the hopes off the shoulders of Mr. Wheeler. All these setbacks, and he can't have 1 month of nothing. It's always something with Wheeler. Imagine in a regular season. Will he last 2 seasons? Is it too early to tell? For the Mets, honestly, I think the worst thing that could happen this weekend is the Mets have a good series and everyone else loses a few games. Here's what I mean. Shut down Syndergaard, shut down Matz, Wheeler down right now. If Wheeler is okay, have him pitch a couple of starts in AAA, unlimited innings, if even, to ensure his mechanics is okay. If not, make adjustments there. I'd almost say shut down Cespedes as well. I know I'm being a little bit irrational here for this season, just to get him healthy, just to get Cespedes healthy. Hopefully you could sign him and call up some prospects already. Let's see what they could do. Keep Conforto down in AAA for the season. Let's see what TJ Rivera and Gabriel. Let's see what TJ Rivera, Gabriel Yona could do. Get them some big league experience. This season, I think, is a wash for the Met fans. If I was a Met fan, I'd rather have the pitching staff around for years and years and sacrifice this year as opposed to a wild card run and risk the health of pitchers. Say, once you're in the playoffs, anything's impossible. But when you look at this team, is that in fact the case? Will they get hot at that point if they make the playoffs? I mean, right now they're 2 games behind the second wild card, but I don't know. I don't know, really. What is the pitching going to do for the Mets? Mets have top 3 pitching, yet will be 20 games under 500 right now if it wasn't for Cespedes and guys like this in the beginning of the season. I think they particularly need to shut down Matz and Syndergaard now. Have whatever surgery they need and be ready for Port St. Lucie in February. The Mets being in a wild card race is fool's gold. It's not happening, and they need to be honest as an organization. Why risk it for the long term for 1 playoff game after the season? If you're a Met fan, I think you want to see what the prospects can do. If they do well, reassess, and that boosts their value in the market. As a fan, if you're a fan of the Mets, you have to think what's best for the team in the long run. Think of the long-term health of the organization in a season where abundance of things have been happening, from injury, poor play, underachieving, and some flat-out bad luck. All have contributed to what is clearly not a playoff team this year. I hope all is well.